Most I who brought I here, and not I myself. Right. So I must give thanks and praise unto the Most High. All right.
Selassie! Rastafari!
Yes, it's good to know that I turn out to celebrate 89th Coronation of the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Himself, right to this world. And I find Mac. All right.
Selassie!
Ancient of days, you know. And I come from the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And I come from Menelik, King David, King Solomon, Queen of Sheba. And I come forward on the 225th generation of King David and Queen of Sheba. All right.
Selassie! Rastafari!
Come to the testimony of Haile Ethiopia to give praise and thanks to the name of the living God. All right.
Selassie!
Yeah.
Rastafari!
For you have set thrones of judgment to judgment, thrones of the house of great David. Praise the Lord of Jerusalem, and I must prosper love thee. Peace in thy walls and prosperity in thy palaces. Thy brethren and companions safe and out there. Peace in thy, the cause of the house of the living God. All right. Yeah.
Rastafari!
And I now see thy good behavior of sin. All right.
Selassie!
Yeah.
Rastafari!
For how good and how pleasant it is for us to dwell together behind the Lord. It's like the precious ointment upon the head went down to the bed. Even Aaron's bed went down to the surface of Zion. It's like the dew of Hermon, dew descended from the mountain of Zion. The day they're living on. All right. Yeah.
Rastafari!
Command the night the blessing, even love life continually. All right.
Selassie!
Yeah.
Rastafari!
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stand in the ways of sinners, nor sit in the seats of scornful. My life in the law of the living God. All right. Yeah.
Rastafari!
And in his law, and I meditate day and night. For and I shall be like a tree that's planted by the rivers of waters, that bringeth forth thy fruit in due season. And thy life shall not wither. What should I do it? The ungodly are not so, like a chaff the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sit in the congregation of the righteous. For the Most High, alive! Not the ways of the righteous, but the ways of the ungodly must perish. Alive! Yeah! Prince and Princess must die out in Egypt. Ethiopia now stretch forth the hands of the name of the Lord. Alive! Yeah! Oh, thou, I am of Ethiopia, and I find worship. Thy race done in thy heart from the path of righteousness we die. Help thine eye to forgive that thine eye must be forgiven. Teach thine eye love and loyalty in earth is Mount Zion. And thou and I, loving wise man, godly knows standing to do thy will. Thy blessing unto thy name, almighty I am. Alive! Yeah! Let the hungry be fed, naked clothed, the sick nourished, aged protected, and infants cared for. Deliver thine eye from the hands of thy enemies, that thine eye must be good. When enemies are past and decayed, depths of the sea, depths of the earth, and the belly of the beast. Praise in thy holy name, man, to the power of the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, thy elect from himself the light of this world, and thy divine majesty. First, ancient King of Iration, the John, the Alpha and Omega, taking out end, first and forever. Decorate divine thy faith and rule of thy universe. Thine I hail every night. And I hail the most visible and invisible light. And I hail the most mighty and yonder of light. Sanctify thy God that love the countenance shine upon our life. And our life shall see all ways of the wicked, both now and forever and ever. All right! Yeah! As it was in the beginning, so shall it be, world without end. Amen. All right! Yeah! Just for a moment. And then I will move forward within the 89th Coronation of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie, Rastafari. So I call upon the African Treasure Yard drummers. Come forth, come forward. So anyone can visit the kitchen and comfort and render a reverence to I reasoning, as I will be touching it on the coronation. Before the coronation, blessed love, and I need to sensitize the people about His Imperial Majesty as King of Kings and as Lords of Lords. And the coronation was a fulfillment of such prophecies. And I give no thanks and no praises for the great King David. And Jesse, who is King David's father, and Obed, who is Jesse's father. And I'm speaking of the lineage, the great lineage of the great King David. You can chant it when you check the first book of Matthew. You will find the genealogy of Jesus, the Christ. And in it, you will find where I find His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie the first. Loved ones prophesy about the crowning and about the coming also of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. When you check the book of Isaiah 9, chapter 6, when it chants, unto us a child is born and a son is being given, and government shall be rest upon his shoulder. He shall call Everlasting Father and Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace. Aye. And I know of the great King David that chant about the coming of His Imperial Majesty, when he said that they're going to wage war, but the Lamb shall overcome them. And I heard of the first advent, with the coming of Jesus the Christ, when the scribes and the Pharisees nailed Him to the cross within the first advent. And He come as the lamb to the slaughter within such time. When He tried that He will become again a new name in the book of Matthew, said we, that chant these words. And then He come as the conquering lion and the tribe of Judah. And I said this was the second advent, when He said that He will become again a new name. That's why I say they're waiting for Christ, but Him come already in the reincarnation of Emperor Haile Selassie first. Haile! Haile! Jah!
Blessed coronation! First king in Ethiopia crowned the empress, put the empress on the side, not behind. So let's go forward, all the empress men and children. One love from the Nyabingi house in Big Creek, and Freeman, and the whole world. We are Rasta, they can be no Rasta. I celebrate this night. Give thanks.
Haile Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. I'm ready for Sister Shaki once more. Bless your love, Mama. Rastafari.
Haile! Haile! Yeah, glory to words, glory to sound, gloriful to the Holy One of creation. As Jah was in the beginning, is known forever shall be Jah world without end. He's I God, I King, I shield, I buckler, I high tower, I present help in times of trouble. The I who is and who was and who shall be the only omnipotent, omniscient, omnificent King of kings, Lords of lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Yehuda, who alone having immortality dwelling in the lights of infinity, I own I vine worship. I say yes, Emperor Haile Selassie the Almighty. He is the founder of sun, moon and stars, earth, air and water, gravity, space and time, proton, electron, neutron. Internally and I universally live, and I own divine majesty. Hear the eye! Hear the eye! Hear the eye! Haile Selassie rebuke lightning and chastise thunder. He touched the sun and it scorched. Who is like unto Emperor Haile Selassie the first, who humbled himself to behold the things that are in the heavens and the things that are in the earth, who raised the poor out of the dunghill and set I and I as prince and princesses among I and I people. Hear the eye! Hear the eye! I and I give thanks for life, health and strength. Wise mind, knowledge and understanding. Giving thanks for the giving of thanks. Giving thanks for the invocative, for the premeditative. Giving thanks for the auspices of life, for the seen and the unseen, for the terrestrial and the celestial realms. Giving thanks for everything that I have done, for the burnt offering, for the drink offering, for the feast offering. Hear the eye. And I pray for the poor and needy, and I pray for the oppressed, and I pray for the prisoners. Yeah, man, and I pray for the lost sheep of Israel. And I pray for see that utopia, that oneness of Mother Nature and Father Time. Hear the eye. Hear the eye. Selassie, Jah. Yeah, man, and I ask His Majesty just pour with His holy iris of love, you know. Faith, patience, endurance. Give I firm meditation, temperance and tolerance. Yeah, man, teacher and I love as it is in Holy Mount Zion, Ethiopia, Africa. Hear the eye. Jah! Well, and I say life for the righteous, but and I say death for the wicked. And I still say kill, cramp and paralyze all weak heart conception. And I say liquidate and terminate, annihilate, vanquish and relinquish all bad mind, all envy, all greed, all jealousy, all variances, all seditions. All them and those who take art and craft the coast against Emperor Haile Selassie the first. All secret societies, you know. The House of Lords, the White House, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Skulls and the Bones. All wizards and witches and soothsayers and multiple investigators and false prophets and liar diviners. Fire burn! And I burn all genocidal and chemical, biological, ideological microbes. And I call upon all ruin and devastating catalysts. And I call upon lightning, thunder, earthquake, brimstone. And I say, heart attack for all Sodomite Pope and Queen Elizabeth of England. Fire! 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 And I say, all for one and one for all. United I and I stand divided, I and I must fall. And I will never give up on continent for an island. And I will never cease the fire until I and I see ignorance. Yeah man, all them things they wipe out of creation, you know. Yeah man, we manifest kiddos. It's the beer Masagan. Yeah man, Embessa your order, conquer the line of the tribe of Judah. Hear the eye. Hear the eye. And I go chant a psalm that His Majesty chant on His coronation there, you know. Psalms 101. And many other psalms that the king did chant, you know. Like Psalm 45, same, you know. Hear the eye. I will sing of mercy and judgment would I sing. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. When we don't come on to I will walk within I house with a perfect heart. I will set no evil thing before I eyes. I hate the works of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave unto I. A froward heart shall depart from I, and I will never know a wicked person. Whosoever slandereth his neighbor, him would I cut off. A high look would I not suffer. Him that worketh deceit shall not dwell in thy house. Him that telleth lies shall never tarry within thy sight. Hear the eye. Hear the eye. And I say, blessed 89th anniversary of the coronation of His Imperial Majesty and His Royal Consort, Empress Wazira Yeshembe. Hear the eye. Wazira Menem, and I mother of creation, you know. When I say that the coronation was astrological, cosmical, you know, scientific and biological. As we speak of the 72 nations that bow before the king, within science we have 72 elements. And all fused together by one carbon bond, which carbon means black. So it is that on November 2nd, 1930, that 72 nations bow down before the King of Kings. Haile High. Again, upon an astrological term, every equinox, 36 stars decan, and we have 2 equinox. One in March 21st and the other in September 21st. And 36 and 36 is 72. That represent yin yang. The Taoists call it yin yang. Alpha and Omega. King Alpha and Queen Omega. And how it is on that 1930, that the king and the queen was crowned together. It was the first time in the annals of Ethiopian history that ever before a king and a queen crowned together. And the queen was crowned with the king in the cathedral, in the church. Usually the queen just crowned in the palace. That was very historic, showing the movement of the heavenly ethers, sun and moon. Yin and yang, male and female principle. For I say Mama Mega and King Alpha are the 2 paymasters of creation. And I take it now, even upon the coronation of the brethren just chant a while ago, 49 priests in sets of 7. And I know upon metaphysical, catabalistic level, that 7 are the number of completion. Even upon a musical level, we have 7 principal tones within music. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. You can't say do again, do the 8, which are 7. Again, we have the 7 chakras within the human body. We have 7 senses, we have 7 holes in the human head. And how it is that on that day, that the oil, the last oil that in the bottle that had 7 fragrances, that these 49 priests chanted for 7 days before the coronation of the King of Kings. And we have the 7 seals, and we have 7 layers within the earth. How mystical it is, biologically, highly high. So we know that even the universe, the heavens, the earth, everything was declared that Haile Selassie is the Almighty. Highly high. So I even give thanks for the coronation, brethren and sisters, because one of the greatest things that ever happened within the history.
Style, you know. So, no man become big man and understand big man things. I find it compulsory to talk to the youths them. And one of the things I see the youths them I get carried away with is the same music and the TV and the gun thing, you know. So every time I build a tune for address the issues them. And this is one of them, Rastafari, you know. Promise no promise, I say yeah. What me say, yeah. No for them can own up, no for them can own up right. To set the system and to pressure them like Lord, yeah. And it to pressure them like, guess what now? Now make them try you out, just to see you while you make out, eh. Say rude boy prison and a bed of rose, no. Watch your actions carefully and just hold your mouth, eh. And keep your black party under your clothes, You know what I'm going with them? Make up your back for long time, yeah. And about it long time, yeah. But you feel you what me say, pull up. Youth, this one for you. Keep your guns down. Rastafari is the only way. Somebody say, Joe! Rastafari lives and makes a road. Hey! You see, I know for them can't own the vibes. Yeah. Just set the system into pressure them like, Lord, yeah. And into pressure them. Now make them try you out, yeah. Just to see you while you make out, yeah. Say road boy prison and a bed of rose.
Police are hype for police. You remember that? Hold on, let's stop it. I just heard about this stuff. Who remember that?
Who remember that? Just a few seconds ago we used to have to run and hide from police. Who remember that? You remember that? I remember that well. Driving coming right here to Nyabingi, them pulled me over by the stoplight. I remember that well. Big light in my face. Guns out. I remember that well. You remember that? If you remember that, say remember that. Rastafari, now give me the tune, man. They pull me over on the highway. Yeah. You know what I'm doing? Hey, I got no weapons under my clothes. So yeah. I got no weapons in my car. So I don't know what you're searching for. I say, I got no weapons under my clothes. So yeah. Guess what? I just want to know. I want this. Make you want to know why. Me don't pay a bit on my stage. Me don't later, so me can't move. Me must take gas, hey. And me now watch the clock, so me can't keep the facts in my waist. Hey, but when me wait to buy the stoplight, all I see was the spotlight. How I say put you one step where I can see her. Tonight is gonna be your last. Somebody say ganja. Somebody say wait. Somebody say legal now. Run it again. They pull me over on the highway. You remember that? I got no weapons under my clothes. So yeah. I got no weapons in my car. So I don't know what they're searching for. I got no weapons under my clothes. So yeah. I just one stick of herb. I put this, make them alone. So guess what? Me left me have become a biggie, you know. Me don't look, something now moves. Me must say gas, hey! And me now watch me clock, so me can't keep me from them away. I don't know me to buy them spotlight. All I see you was the spotlight. I hear a voice that put you under me right CR. Tonight is gonna be the hey, officer, why you look so nervous? Man and a bad man, we can entertain us. Mr. Listen, the biggie tell you broke down the gate. Please don't push me. Start the car, I don't misunderstand. I don't me notice when they get the whip back. Start up on me, we see myself fit. But for this man, I let go my skin. Somebody say what? See you now, big up yourself. Every singer in the place, big up yourself. Everybody that here to celebrate, big up yourself, because I came to celebrate. This is how I celebrate, you know. Entertainment, music, great life, you know. Great food. I know you check out the ital. So get some more, right? Play it again, let me show you something. Yeah. Because when we make music for the people. You see, this is what the people do. What the music say? I'm gonna let them under my clothes. Yeah. Hey! I got no weapons in my car, so I don't know what you're searching for. I got no weapons under my clothes. Yeah. I love you. Rastafari live. Happy 89th Coronation to you and you. Bless you.
Ja, blessed love, my good brother, Rastafari.
Holy Haile Selassie, Ja, Rastafari. Yeah, I said it's a good thing to give thanks and praise unto the Most High, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness every night. Upon the instrument of 10 string, upon the psaltery, upon the harp with a solemn sound. Thou hast made I glad through thy works, I shall triumph in the works of thine hands. How great are thy works, O Most High, thy thoughts are very deep. The brutish man knoweth not, neither doth the fool understand this. When the wicked spring as the grass, and all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. For lo, O Jah, for lo, all thy enemies shall perish. All workers of iniquity shall be scattered. I hand shall thou exalt as the hand of a unicorn. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. I eyes also shall see I desire upon I enemies. And I ear shall hear the desire of every wicked that rise up against Rastafari. I shall grow like the palm tree. I shall flourish like the cedars of Lebanon. I shall be fat and flourishing. I shall bring forth fruit in all age, to show that the Most High is upright. He is I rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. Haile! Haile! Yeah, man, I said thy foundation is in the holy mountains. The Lord God Rastafari over the gates of Zion, one of all the dwelling places of Babylon. Glorious things are spoken of the old city of God's Selah. I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon to them that know I. Behold, Philistine Tyre with Ethiopia. This man was born there. And of Zion it shall be said that this and that man was born there, and the highest himself shall establish her. The Most High shall count and write it of the people that this man was born there, as well as the singers and players of instruments shall be there. And I say, all thy springs are in thee. Haile! Jah! Yeah, man, and I say, praise the Most High. Sing a new song unto the Lord, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise him in the dance, upon the timbrel and upon the harp. And I say, let the high praise of the Most High be in thy mouth, and a two-edged sword in thy hands to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains, and their nobles with fetters of iron. Dishonor have all his saints. Haile! Jah! Yeah, man, I have to gather and give thanks, give reverence, give praises, you know, to the King of Kings, to the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, you know. And I say, as I gather this day, you know, in remembrance, reverence, and praise of the coronation of His Imperial Majesty and Empress Menen, Haile, you know, in the 1930, and I said this year is the 89th anniversary of the celebration of the coronation. And I said the coronation in 1930, you know, was one of the most majestic, most colorful, most splendid coronation to ever take place upon the face of the earth. Haile? And I say 72 nations sent forth representatives to witness the coronation of His Imperial Majesty. You know, Haile? And I said the coronation of His Imperial Majesty was one of the most significant events to take place within this era. You know, it represents the black man and the black woman coming back into their kingship and their queenship. Haile? You know, because I must remember that I have people coming out of slavery. I have people that have been robbed and stripped and spoiled. I was once regarded as a scum of the earth. Haile? And in the 1930, I must reflect and imagine, just imagine the times in the 1930 when black men were regarded as nothing. Haile? The struggle with black men when they got through in them time, there was no black sovereign, no black leader. Haile? No black president, no black prime minister, no with the whole of Africa, me under colonial rule. Even unto I don't